Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. Of course, you know where we are. We're at the Art House Theatres, and that's, of course, downtown Las Vegas. I have Nelson Sardelli with me. How are you?
It's a pleasure being here.
You know, this is a gentleman I meet all the time, and I'm always saying, oh, you know, what you do and everything else. And he looks at me and he absolutely laughs. He says, everybody in Vegas knows who I am except you. Is that true?
Yes, so that's what I was wondering today if you were scraping the bottom of the barrel, say, get Sardelli on the show.
Well, no, so I'm going to apologize on set, because if I apologize on set, that's going to reach everybody.
No,
but it's not, because you are a very good-looking man. You are absolutely fine.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I don't mind being interrupted.
All the guys in Vegas, whatever you do not fall asleep if you go to the barber shop for the first time. That's what they did to me.
Did you fall asleep?
Yes, and
well, you see, to me,
in a salon man.
No, but to me it's not. I mean, to me it's normal. You look great. I mean, why do you usually have long locks?
No. I have.
I just wondered. Maybe
I have more presentable hair.
Well, you look lovely. You look. I think he could wear his hair any style and still look great. So I don't think you really have to worry.
Very kind. I should come.
And also, he's known throughout the entertainment world for years.
Well,
you sent me some photographs of all the people, and I'm thinking, he knows more people than I do.
No.
Equal.
Yeah. No, it's with the grace of God, I have had an interesting career. I feel blessed because my 15 minutes of fame lasts 3.5 hours, which is more than any mortal deserves. I have seen the world. I have played in some of,
What was your favorite part in the entire world that you really thought, oh, I absolutely love this, this is epitome?
The part I love the most is when I got paid in cash.
I was not expecting that answer, but that's okay. Because
no, I enjoy some tremendous place.
Anita Franklin always got paid in cash.
Yeah.
I think so. She would only take cash.
Yeah, no, I just kidding. Yeah.
So now let's get back to the question.
Yeah.
What was your favorite place?
I have quite a few different. For instance, Australia for me was always wonderful. I've been there 33 times.
Oh my goodness!
And the first time I didn't want to go. I almost became a pain in the neck because
they'd invite you and you wouldn't go.
No, as we made the contract, I kept adding things. I say I want all my luggage paid for. I want 2 airfares.
You really made it tough for them.
And I expect them to say, listen, take a walk. And they were so good that they accepted me, still. And the moment I arrived in Sydney, I said, I'm on the right place.
Yes,
and it was great because the first night, that club is on is a rugby club. They have nightclub on the 5th floor, and it seats 1,000 people, and they play.
It was packed.
No, not for me. They had 800 people out of the 1,000. On the second night, however, the line came down all the way to the lobby because the Sicilians that saw me spread the word out. You gotta go see this play.
Well, I think that you've just told me, Nelson, that you are Sicilian.
No, I am 1/4 Sicilian,
well, there's still a part.
I am full-blooded Italian.
Where are you from?
And I was born in Brazil.
Well, that's not Italy.
No. But my
now
mother...
I'm really confused.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's go
And
back.
I have a brother in Japan.
He's Japanese.
No. I was saying is this, that I'm born in Brazil, but mother and father, everybody's Italian. Brazil is full of Italians. And I have only one grandfather that is Sicilian.
So you only have 2 grandfathers, so you're 50%.
One is Sicilian, the other one is Neapolitan.
So 50% means he's probably 25% Sicilian.
I am 25%.
25%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We worked that one out.
No, yes.
So now with all your singing and everything and performance and everything,
yes.
How did you start this?
Basically, we don't have too many minutes, but I was always the typical story that you hear from entertainers. I was the clown in school, and I went to study opera in Brazil, but after the second lesson, I didn't go back.
Mama, I don't want
No, I didn't go back because in opera there is no room for levity.
No.
You either get serious or you're going to hold the spear in the background for the rest of your life.
Forever waiting for that moment. Yeah.
I quit going. My friend stayed with him. He sang all over the world, and so in Brazil, that was basically it. I did shows for General Motors because I used to work for them.
Oh.
I used to get the employees.
And you were the comedian, you were the fun
but
one.
I mean, but I put
always
dinner
use it.
shows using all the employees. So when I came to America, legally, when I came to America,
Legally,
and
I guess that's a big thing today.
And
Legally.
I was drafted within 6 months. I went to the United States Army.
Yes.
So when I came to America, I knew that I was going to end up in show business.
You knew that. But did you come to Vegas or
No.
New York?
I went to Michigan, to Pontiac, Michigan,
Michigan?
because I thought in my head that General Motors would give me a job because I
Of
worked
course you
in
worked
Brazil for
Yes.
Economic Research and Analysis Division. Yeah, sounds good.
It's
But
long
they
words,
weren't
sounds
hiring,
great.
so the first job that I really got was dancing instructor for Arthur Murray, which was funny.
Really?
I couldn't speak English, and I had to learn.
And all you had to do was dance.
No. To teach dancing is different.
You have to talk.
You have to break down the steps,
Oh.
you know.
So
and
what did you do?
You fake it.
You fake it till you make it.
No, and once you learn how to fake it, you got it licked. So they were happy with me because I was grasping enough
Yes.
that I would be a few steps ahead of the students that they gave me, unless once in a
A
while.
few steps ahead, no pun
Yeah,
intended.
that's funny, because I had got stuck with those ladies that have a lifetime membership, and they knew everything. So I had to
And
invent.
you're trying to.
Oh,
You're from Brazil, being different.
I created-
and you were
created
different.
the salvation steps. You know, I say you put your foot here, do here, you spin, you twirl. She says, "Yeah, I don't know that one." I
See,
said,
that's the creativity that you
Well-
never knew you had. And it came out in dancing.
Exactly.
It came out in teaching to
Exactly.
dance. That's really funny.
Then I worked in.
We haven't got to the singing part yet.
No,
this
no.
This is what he's famous for. We haven't even got there yet.
So then from that I went to the army.
Oh, okay.
I
Did
got
your
out of the
time.
army. I didn't want to be a dancer anymore, but I was making a lot of money teaching privately, and I even got a job in construction.
You were dancing in construction.
No. I was.
Oh,
not
you were
dancing.
teaching
I
construction.
was carrying.
The man of many talents,
you know,
my dear.
when you are the lowest man in the totem pole,
You've got to
you
do something.
the hard work. And I got the guy came to me and says, "Go slow. You're making us look bad." I thought it was a day's work for a day's pay, but I came back that night home and I had pains. Not here. I had pains over here. I was in pain. Oh yeah. I sat down and I talked to God.
You said, this is not for me.
I said, "Excuse me, if that's what I came here for, I go back to Brazil, General Motors." Then, a couple of nights later, I went to meet a girl at this restaurant. I think those days that was the first open microphone place in the world. And they had this lady, Irene Bader.
Do you even remember her name?
Oh, of course, I remember the owner.
This was not your first date, though.
No, I
wasn't
had never been there before.
Oh, so you didn't
I
even
went-
know her.
No. I went to the restaurant. She was just playing piano.
Oh, she was only
had
playing
nothing
piano.
to do with me. Yeah.
Well,
I was,
yeah.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Miss Michigan. While I'm sitting there,
What a character.
the
huh?
owner thinks that I'm a troublemaker, you know, and he kind of sat next to me, Mr. Louis Dorman, and he said, "Why don't you sing?" I look at him. I say, "Why don't you dance?" What kind of conversation are we having here? And really?
I'll sing and you dance.
No. He said, no. He says, people got up and they get up and sing. And I said, I don't know what came over me because the songs I knew, I didn't expect the girl to know.
To know either.
I knew Brazilian songs and a lot of Italians, but not the
Not the American songs.
not the the Italian that everybody knows. And I went.
Especially Michigan.
I went to the girl and I kept calling names and we agreed on a couple of songs. The repertoire was as follows. Bésame mucho.
Bésame.
Poor Little Fool
I don't know that one.
from Nelson, whatever.
Little?
No, the family. He was.
Nelson Mandela.
No, the singer. Oh my God, he will come back to me later. Poor Little Fool. This rock around the clock. I can.
Rock
looking
around
back, I can't imagine. A 1, a 2, 3. My ex in a row must have killed the whole thing, you know. But I sang Volare. He came to me after I finished.
Can you sing that now?
No, I don't do a cappella.
Okay. Oh,
No,
you don't?
I'm very funny about that. I need to rehearse. I'm a pain in the neck. So he came to me and says, I want you to work here every Friday and every other Saturday. I was hired.
Well, that's because you were probably bringing the people in. They wanted to dance and they wanted to sing.
That night I wasn't bringing anyone. You know. So I came the first Friday. I sang. He came to me and says, we do next Saturday too. So I did Friday, Saturday. I sang the Saturday. I said, let's start Thursday next week. So every week I gain a day.
Now, did you know that you had this voice that you hadn't, because you've done opera. So
No, I
you
didn't. I cannot say
you
I
did
did
opera,
opera.
but at least you had it.
Oh no, I knew Brazilians singing in Mardi Gras. My father, every time I wanted some money, he would say, sing me an Italian song. For my father, I sang a cappella, you know.
Yes.
Non ti scordar di me. Yeah. For
I got
him.
one word out of it.
You got 2 notes.
I got 2 words.
And
I'll get some more. I'm waiting.
and from
What was
there,
that rock around the clock? How did that go?
oh, 1, 2, 3 o'clock.
I see.
That was there. I look back. I even had the guts to record that in Switzerland for the radio, the La Rai Svizzera Italiana. And when I listen to that, I want to die. But
it made you money. You got a job.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he got Friday nights. Then he got Saturday nights.
Got
Then
the
he
whole
oh
week,
my
so-
god!
Yeah.
You ended up with the whole week. And how long did you have that for? Till you
I had that
realized
problem for quite some time. Then I went to Chicago to get a visa to take a car to Brazil because you would buy a car here for 3,000, sell in Brazil for 11. So
he knows how to make the
while
money.
I was
huh? Oh.
while I was in Chicago, a guy looked at me in this restaurant and says, "You are an entertainer." I said, "Well,
Sort
I am."
of.
He goes and the next thing I know, they're calling my name. I sang at the Ivanhoe restaurant on North Clark Street. And the guy came to me, he says, I need you here for 2 weeks. I said, sir, I got a job in Detroit. He says, I pay you double. Immediately my
And then
salary...
the money, you were a money man.
Immediately my salary doubled over there because it's going to be double here.
Well, couldn't you do that during the day and singing at night?
I called my boss. No, I was in Chicago.
Okay.
I called my boss. I said, boss, I got an offer. He says, sing it. So when you come back, we say, directly from Chicago. So I sang there for 2 weeks, and I went back to Chicago. Then I went to Brazil to take the car.
So
When I got in Brazil, I'm waiting in Bahia to liberate the car, and I'm sitting in this place where they had afternoons singing and dancing. Somebody said, what do you sing? I said, yeah, I got up and I sang. I got a television show in Bahia. I went to São Paulo,
talk
Brazil.
about the luck.
Listen how it goes. I went to São Paulo, Brazil. Not only did I get on television, but a guy wrote a whole page about me. And it was yeah.
And you deserve it.
But listen,
You deserve it.
but you know what's funny? When I came back, I said, now I'm an international entertainer. And I was lying, of
No,
course.
you weren't. Even if it was just one place, you were international.
But then, with the grace of
And
God,
then it started rolling. So
all
what
over.
brought you to Vegas? How
All
did you? I mean, I'm
I
sure
came
there's
to
a
Ve-
story about getting to Vegas.
No. I came to Vegas in the days, 1965, when you had to come to Vegas already with a show broken in.
Yes.
Not to come here and practice.
And
Yeah.
try to make a show.
No, we had to have a show. And I was very lucky. I met Jerry Schaefer. He was the boy wonder at the time.
Yeah.
He had an afternoon show, Girls a la carte. And I was not supposed to be the star. I was supposed to be the next to the
start.
closing act.
Yeah.
But after the first show, they
They
say,
brought you
put
on.
him into closing.
Right.
And from there on, they put me in the main room with Judy Garland. I was the last
Oh
acting
my goodness. Can
act
you
for her. And then I made some movies. And like I said, the good Lord has been very kind to me.
Yeah, but I think you've always kind of put yourself in there too. I think you've worked because you have never not worked. You worked the car business.
Oh, yeah.
So you've always done your bit. I mean, you've always tried. You did the rest. And so you haven't exactly said, "Well, I'm just going to give up. I'm not."
Oh,
going
no.
But you always worked, even if it wasn't singing. You always worked to make.
Not
a
only
living.
this, in my bracket, for quite a while, you're only known regionally.
Yes.
They know you in Kansas City.
Yes.
They know you in St.
Yes,
Louis.
but they knew you everywhere.
No, I was pushing. because in those
But you-
days
you worked it,
there was
though.
no internet. Was making Xerox and
Yes.
mailing it out
Yes.
to everybody.
Don't forget the cameras over there.
Oh, hi, Cameron.
Keep looking at this
I
slide.
am more,
Tell them where the
I'm,
camera
more,
is.
I'm more interested in talking to you. So hi, folks.
Yeah, hello to them over there.
Yeah, no.
So, but I think your career has been amazing.
With the
Absolutely
grace of
wonderful.
God, yeah.
How do you feel now? You don't sing anymore, do you?
Oh, right now
Are you
I
retired?
am 87 years old. 87, if you want to talk patriotically.
87. Doesn't look 87.
So
you've had a big history. You've loved every minute of
well,
it.
yes. As long as I was in, nowadays what I do, I get a bunch of entertainers and we go do a 4-hour show at the Veterans Home in
that's nice.
in Boulder City.
That's
I do
wonderful.
true charity. I don't do charity just to make some
Money.
no make somebody look good when it's
No.
not true.
No.
I do,
So-
but I'll be honest with you. I never thought that once I left show business, I would be as comfortable as I am.
And are you?
I am. Not only this, I have a great wife, and she's also my caretaker.
At least he admits it. She's a little younger.
Oh, she's quite younger. Yeah.
Yes. So
She's
you-
quite younger than I. Yes. In
But I
fact,
would imagine it would be pretty wonderful taking care of you. I think you're
well,
you're
yeah,
such a
no,
character.
it's all right.
and
You know, I've been in
you've
Vegas
got-
since 1965,
a
so
long time.
it
So
was-
you've seen the changes.
I
and you've
saw
seen
the
everything.
change. I saw a lot for better, but not as much as not so much for the better. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was well. I think I'm blessed because I got the tail end of a fantastic era
You sure did.
when the
You sure did.
Sinatras were
When the
here,
Sinatras
the
and
D
whole
Martin,
group,
the guys were
the
here,
Rat Pack and the whole bit. It
and
was
the,
so
the
different.
town
there.
vibrated, you know.
Yes.
And then,
Keely Smith was her. She was.
oh
and
yeah,
she was
wonderfully.
amazing.
I got her to
Fabulous.
shine shoes in Atlantic City. I do this charity all over the world. It's called Nelson Sardelli Star Shine. We shine shoes.
Nelson Sardelli.
Yeah, we shine shoes to raise money for the mentally handicapped kid.
So
I
you've
did
always
this all
paid,
over
you've
the
always
world.
paid back.
Huh?
Well, Nelson Sardelli has been absolutely amazing. It's a history. We probably could sit here for the next 2 hours, but I do have a limit on how long I can
I have
a
no
guest.
place to go.
And he has no place to go. I don't have any place to go, but I do have other guests. He's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, and a great guest too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
Ron
we've got
Garrett,
some
wonderful people.
Yes, but we're
The
going to get
lovely
Ron
lady,
Garrett on
Miss
next.
Davis. I
want to thank everybody, and of course I want to thank the Art House Theatre, absolutely amazing to let us film here, and it's absolutely wonderful. They are actually our sponsors, and it's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very
This has
much.
been wonderful.
It's a delightful. It's
We'll
a
be
pleasure.
right back with our next
It's a
guest.
pleasure
Take
to
care.
be here with you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Delizia, bellissima.
Well, what do you know? The pizza man. When do you deliver?
Signorina, at last I find you.
Find me? Why, I'm in the yellow pages.
Federico Fellini, the great director, tell me to look you up.
Oh, Fellini. Oh, yes. He's my friend. Did he say look me up or eat me up?
The beginning, it brings back the sound of music so tender. I was in the movies. You saw me in the movies. I saw you see me. You saw me see you see me. I saw you. You saw me in the movies because when I came from my country to America, I came here not just exactly to be in the movies, but to be working for Mel Blanc.